Hello, beautiful people. For you to study abroad, please don't forget that Milton has always said that planning and budgeting is very, very important. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about money. So, if you want to move to Austria in 2024, then this is a video for you. Like I have always said that if you are looking for very cheap schools or affordable schools abroad or in Europe to be precise, Austria is the country for you. Of course, Germany is also tuition free as of now, but as of September 2024, Germany will not be free again. So if you are looking for schools or universities that are almost free, almost, because Austria, you can pay 363 euros, you can pay 720 euros, or you can even pay 1,400 euros or more. But those schools that have this higher tuition fee up there are usually private universities. But almost 90% of schools in Austria, public universities, state universities, are almost tuition free. Now, the fact that they are tuition free doesn't mean that you are going to study in Austria for free without money. You need to show what is called proof of funds. And in this video, we are going to be talking about proof of funds, how much you need in your bank account. It must be your bank account, and the bank account has to carry your names the way they appear on your international passport. It can equally be sponsorship from your sponsor, like you can get assistance or the money can come from your sponsor, but it should be in your bank account. Now, don't use a microfinance. Microfinance is not bank. That is why they call it bank account. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you some banks in Cameroon, like I think UBA, NSC, EcoBank, BSEC, CCA, and so many banks in Cameroon are real banks, but it shouldn't be a microfinance. Don't say credit union, please. This money has to be in your bank account, then you show supporting documents. Now, I'm going to be telling you how much you need to have in your bank account and how much you need as a couple. If you didn't know, you can move to Austria with your kids, with your children, with your wife, or your husband. So, the amount is not the same for everybody. I will tell you the amount you need alone for yourself, for your wife or your husband, or as couple, and of course, if you want to bring in your children. Few days back, I made a post on my Facebook page telling my followers about the amount without giving them the breakdown, and a lot of people came to that post and they were like, if I have this money, I may remain, what should I be going abroad to go and do? Well, priorities are not the same. If you think remaining abroad or maybe going abroad is the best, good and fine. If you think staying back home, good and fine. But again, do what you know is best for you, your children, and your entire family. So for those who need the information, I'm going to be sharing with you very soon. If you are new to my channel, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Thank you so much for joining today. Please like this video and please also share to one individual. If you do this, it is going to help us a lot. Thank you. I know you have done that. So if you intend to study in Austria, as I speak to you, some admissions are open and I will be talking about the documentations and everything you need to know in order to study in Austria as of 2024. Some schools will be opening for spring 2024, which is the intake that begins around May next year, from February, May next year. Meanwhile, others will be opening September, which is the fall semester. Now, if you are below 18, or let's say if you are 18 years to 24 years, okay, because according to Austria, this is the update that was available. And I want to tell you that according to somebody who recently got a visa to Austria, the proof of funds have increased. And when I went to check, I noticed it is true because, like I said, a lot of changes are occurring now, not just in Canada, not just in Australia, also in the European Union and members of the Schengen zone. So if you are 18 to 24, then you need 552 euros per month in your bank account. But remember, you are going to be applying for a residence permit, and this residence permit is going to be issued for at least 1 year. Somebody equally asked me that, Milton, how long should the money be in my bank account? Should I put the money, print the statement, then I remove the money? No. Make sure the money remains there till you get your residence permit. And remember, when you enter Austria, you equally need to prove the next year that you have that same amount of money or more if it has increased in order to still get your permit. So you have to put this at the back of your mind. Now, 552 euros per month, which means that you are going to be getting it now per year. So you have to multiply 552 by 12 in order to get the total amount. And I can say it should be by 10 because of course there are public holidays, but make sure you have enough money. So calculate with me, 552 euros times 12. That is the money if you are 18 to 24 years old and you want to study in Austria. That money should be in your bank account. The next category of people or individuals I'm going to talk about who will be studying in Austria are those who are greater than 24 years of age. If you are 24 years of age and you want to study in Austria, then this is the amount that you would put in your bank account, or that must be in the bank account. Remember, guys, you don't just create the account today, you put the money inside. Remember, you don't just carry millions and you go and you bump into the account. No. You would be suspicious, they would question the source of the fund, and of course, you need to prove how you are getting the money. So, if you are 24 years and above, you need to show that you have at least 1,048 euros per month. And if you multiply 1,048 euros per month times 12, which is for 1 year, it's going to give you the total amount you need. That should be 12,000 and above. Now, if you are to move to Austria as a couple, then you need to show to the embassy that you have at least 1,578 euros per month in your bank account. And remember, you have to show an amount for 12 months. So you multiply 1,578 times 12. And if you multiply this, the total is the total you need to put in your bank account if you are going to be moving as a couple. That is the wife and the husband, or the husband and the wife. Now, the next category of people, if you want to move with, are the children. Remember, I mentioned for 0 from 18 to 24, greater than 24. I mentioned for couples. And now, if you want to move with your kids, all right, or children, a single child needs to prove that he has 37 euros per month. Okay, now multiply 37 times 12. You add, if you are moving with one child, 37 times 12, you add the total to the total in your bank account. If you are moving with two children, it will be 37 times 12. The total is added, then 37 times 12 again, the total is added. That's the number of children, the number of 37 times 12. I hope you understand me very well. Now, another thing you need to put into consideration is the source of the money. How did you get this money? Is it from maybe some funny sources like 1xbet and a whole lot of things? Again, I do not encourage what I just mentioned now, especially to young people, especially to young Africans who are struggling. Don't engage yourself into it. I just mentioned the name. I hope you heard me. Now, the source of income, you have to show how the money is coming from. If the money is coming from a family member, you have to prove that with birth certificate and all legal documents. If it's coming from a friend, you have to prove that. If you have a business and the business is the one generating the money, then you need to equally prove that you have a business and this business is giving you money. I hope you get it clearly. Now, if you are going to be sponsored by an individual, let's assume that you are going to be sponsored by your father, your mother, your brother or sister, then you have to take bank statements from them. Of course, then you add the sponsorship letter. Make sure the money is in your bank account. Then you take their bank statement to show that they actually have enough money. And also let them give you a letter of sponsorship to prove that they are going to be taking care of your studies while you study in this particular university, XYZ University in Austria. Please, this is very important. And remember, like I said before, if you are applying to a school where the tuition is 363 euros, your own tuition fee would be less. If you are applying to schools where the tuition is maybe 5,000 euros, then you have to make sure you pay the tuition for 1 year. Pay your tuition first for 1 year before you look for this money and put according to how you are going to move to Austria. I hope you understand. Please do not forget the issue of legalization. There are videos that are going to be dropping very soon about the process on how you are going to do your legalization. And there are equally videos that will drop very soon about universities in Austria, program choice, requirements, what you need to do, what they need, and the programs that are available in English or in German. Remember, in Austria, the language is German and English. But even if you do not have any knowledge of German, don't worry. There are English taught programs at both bachelor's and master's level in some universities in Austria. And I'm going to be talking about some of these programs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you need a one-on-one consultation with me, make sure you book from the video description box. It is very important, and please like this video for us. Without you liking the video, we watch my videos we don't like. Why? Please come on, like the video so that YouTube can also tell your neighbor that this is a video from Milton Fonkwa, the anointed village boy. Thank you so much guys for watching today. Till we meet again in another